And good morning if there's anybody out there. John and I today, it's Monday. Drinking our coffee, just waking up. Got one person in the house.
There we go. I got it muted now on YouTube.
Oh, is it echoing?
It was going to start echoing.
Yeah. I always do that. John studied about constitutionals and stuff, mints and all that. So he's got a lot of stuff to tell us today. Don't you?
Like I say, some people like that little information.
I love little information of stuff, little knowledge.
And like I say, there's a lot of good history on the different mints. You can delve right into it, and they got even the mint of New Orleans, because it was actually officially in the U.S. for the United States. It was an operation 2 different times. It had a break during the middle of the Civil War.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And a neat little thing, the designer of the New Orleans mint, I'd have to look it up. I know the name was Beauregard something, but he was one of the architects of the mint in New Orleans. He was also the general that had the first shots fired on Fort Sumter.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. I love that little stuff to know. Did you have a good weekend?
Busy weekend.
Yeah. Busy's good.
But got a few things in. Got my one of the things from Wounded Warrior, and then also got my package from Adam J.
Nice.
Went and won a race, and I said, just give me the can of corn. And that thing was loaded up.
Was
got
it?
some in here. Got some Trump coins in here. I'm going to have to do a little research on.
Really? Which ones are they?
Yeah,
Joe has like every Trump coin.
Well, these are gold plated, and the back of them looks like a $50, but it says the 45th president of the United States, Donald Trump. But it's got the heraldic eagle from the $50.
Yeah.
On the front says liberty, in God we trust. There's a picture of Trump, and got different years on it from 2017 through 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. Got 5 of them.
Yeah. Are those the copper ones, or?
Well, they may be copper, but they're gold plated.
Right. Yeah, I can't. Joe has like every single one.
And I hadn't seen them before, and it was all in that mystery can. It was pretty good. He said it was his heaviest can of corn to date.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I know. I try to make my little chest thing there good. Some copper, some silver, some little ones people don't even know.
The Ram of God silver coin from Newey. was also
Yeah.
in that can. That was pretty neat.
Yeah. It's good you won. I haven't been winning.
But
I've been playing, but I haven't been winning.
oh, you're just on a little dry spell. I know there for a while you were like CC. If
Oh
CC or you
no.
got in the race, that was the winner.
Yeah, every once in a while I'd do it like a night that I was like would do well, but I didn't play that much. Now I've been playing a lot, so my odds are down. Who's here?
Yeah.
Hey, JG.
Good morning, JG. And
We did 2 streams last night.
yeah.
I did one from like what I do it from? It was like 12 o'clock my time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I did. Or 10. I did it. What we did a couple hours and then took a break and then went back on for a couple more.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was a late night. I wasn't even gonna do it. I just popped it up and then people showed up. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
When people show up, hey, just have some fun with them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
for sure. I mean,
Yeah, I did a couple
that's the reason. That's the reason we stream is for
yeah,
for the chat to have some fun, maybe learn some stuff.
And Anna's always like,
really?
I'm just here sitting in the corner. Like I'll say, is anybody out there? Like, chat isn't talking, but at least she'll come up and talk and whatever. So I put her in for a race and she won. I was like, that's what I like, somebody that's there every time, even if they're not playing, but they're there,
Yeah.
So
and Zed was here first thing this morning, ready to roll.
I know.
How you doing? Yeah, Zed. Now I see Scratch, Go, Jason, the ice cream man. Hey, I like ice cream. Sometimes too much, but I like it.
I just had an ice cream sandwich. All the time. Did you do any?
Good morning,
anything?
Lucky Star.
Hey, Lucky Star. Did you do any pours or painting or enameling or anything?
No, not this weekend. I've been I've cleaned up a couple pours that I had poured over the week. One of them's going to Gremlin, and then I got 2 other ones. I got a wolf and another mermaid.
Yeah.
I like the mermaids.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get win a mermaid. I got the wolf.
I like them a whole lot better than I do I believe better than I do the wolves.
Really?
I just like the mermaids.
Yeah. And you get to enamel on them, right?
Yeah, I've got to enamel it yet.
Yeah.
I told Gremlin the next mermaid I'd do it. I'd put blue hair on it. Already got an idea on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that other mermaid you had. Yeah, somebody won that, right? Did somebody win it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Or they win or buy it. I think Vincent bought it.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys see his mermaid? It was really good. I liked it. Tell them about the other mint.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was gonna look and U.S. mints. Let's see. Let me get a little pull this up so I won't be correct in what I state. Let's see. The first authorization for the establishment of a mint in the United States was in a resolution of the Congress of the Confederation of February 21st, 1782. First general circulation coin of the United States, the Fugo cent, was produced in 1787, based on the continental dollar. Like I say, the current U.S. mint was created by Congress with the Coinage Act of 1792 and was placed. The jurisdiction was from the Department of the State. The first building was in Philadelphia, which was then the capital of the United States. And let's see. Right now, it operate facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, and West Point, and they have a bullion depository at Fort Knox, Kentucky.
But there's another place.
Official mints or branches were also once located in Carson City, Nevada, the famous CC, and then Charlotte, North Carolina, Dahlonega, Georgia, New Orleans, Louisiana, and in Manila in the Philippines. So we actually at one time had an official mint in the Philippines.
Oh, that's how all those error coins are on, like, end up being on the Philippine coins.
Yeah.
They got mixed in.
Well, on the Philippine coins, the San Francisco mint had two mint marks. They had a small S and a large S, and some U.S. coins actually got minted, got stamped accidentally with the small S.
Yeah.
So there are a few errors out there.
I knew that, but I didn't know why. So that's now I know.
Yeah. That S mint mark was meant for coinage for the Philippines. Because for a while we did mint the Philippines coins.
Yeah.
And as I told Angela, there was actually one mint that never produced a single coin. It was a branch mint in the Dalles, Oregon. It was commissioned in 1864, but construction was halted in 1870. The facility never produced any coins, although the building still stands in the Dalles, Oregon.
And that's crazy. I wonder if Oregon has seen it. That's weird.
And
is it still unfinished?
Yeah. And I won't. You can actually do a whole show just on each individual mint. Matter of fact, I've done somewhere in my on my channel, I've done little stories of each individual mint with some background on them. But
go watch it.
And
let me see if you can share that. Share your link.
Yeah. Like the Denver mint that we all know nowadays was actually originally began as a local assay office. And it got so busy and the finding of gold and whatever around Denver that it that they started producing their own dyes and started minting coins. And once they started, it just never stopped.
Right? That's cool. I love the coins. I love dimes. I love Lincoln cents, quarters, old quarters.
Yeah. And actually, Denver was not the first mint to use D as the mint mark. First mint was Dahlonega in Georgia. They used the D mint mark, but being as both of the mints weren't open at the same time, they just basically use that for Denver. Then after Dahlonega had done been closed down and Denver opened up, they just transferred the mint mark over to them.
Hey Joyce. Hey Nick. That is so cool. So what years was what year was that? Do you know? Like when
Denver, like I say, began as an assay office in 1863. Around the turn of the century, it says. Let me see if I get an exact date. Struck its first coins on February 1st, 1906.
Wow. Over 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm. It's
just crazy to me. I still think we're in I don't think we're in the 2000s. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And let's see.
I can't find you.
I mean, that was the first official coin, was 1906. They made gold coins and whatever before then, but the first official U.S. coin was minted in 1906.
It's cool.
Minted it's what they called Pikes Peak gold before that.
What was it called?
Pikes Peak gold coins.
Oh, okay.
Before they minted the official U.S. coins. They were because, like I say, they started as an assay office where people would bring in their gold, and they'd assay it and melt it down and give them some form of coinage to use.
I'm glad you just said
Trade coin or
that because I didn't know what you meant by an assay, and I didn't want to sound stupid.
Assay is where they
yeah,
bring in like their gold ore or samples, and they tell them what purity the gold is, and say, "Yeah, that's real gold you got there."
okay.
And then people could file a land claim or as they say, a mining claim for what it was.
Okay. They still do that today? They still have those offices?
And like I say, it was established by the Act of Congress on April 21st, 1862, and opened for business in late 1863 as a United States Assay Office. It says assay offices are institutions set up to assay precious metals, often done to protect the customers from buying fake items. Upon successful completion of an assay, the assay office typically stamp a hallmark on the item to certify its metallurgical content. Hallmarking first appeared in France with the goldsmiths.
It's like you guys, when you make stuff, aren't you supposed to put like 999? Is that like a rule?
Right. And also in England, they like on the silver, they have to get a government hallmark which verifies, yeah, this is made of this purity of silver, and they put a lion's head or whatever, depends on the office they take it to, whoever's doing the hallmarking at the time.
Oh, so do they have to do that to, like, say the people who do pours before they like sell them? They have to bring them there.
Over in England, yes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. But not here, right?
That's one of the reasons a lot of that English stuff is at a lot higher premium than
right.
the standard stuff we get here, because they have to get it government certified, which here, anybody can melt and pour whatever they want in the United States. A whole lot more freedom, not as many regulations to it.
Right. Yeah, that's why, like, liquid metals, like everyone, you think you're buying, like, the cost is like of an ounce, but it's a half ounce.
Right.
To ship it over here, everything, you know what I mean? Everything they do. But,
right.
That's
and the exchange rate too, because over there the British pound is a whole lot stronger than the United States dollar. It's kind of like us with the dollar buying power in Canada or whatever, because it's like
right.
The Canadian dollar is like 75 cents to the US dollar or something like that. I don't know right now, but I'm saying at one time. And of course, the dollar is a whole lot stronger than the Mexican peso right now. Always has been.
Yep.
Or at least in memory of anybody that's alive today, the dollar's been stronger than the peso.
Oh, I gotta shut the door. Joe and his loud TV.
Uh-huh.
Don't come in by
Yeah. But even like I say, exchange rates could take a whole segment.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Uh,
It's like when we do stuff with Kiwi. When you go to pay them or
mhm.
whatever, you see that like
Right.
the. I've never seen that
Yeah,
before.
you pay him 10. I'll just use an example. You pay him $10, and he gets says he gets what 13 New Zealand or something.
Something
But
like
yet
that.
you
Yeah.
and then on top of that 10 you pay him, you gotta pay the
The exchange
company's
rate, don't
exchange
we?
rate there. So you end up actually paying about $13 to get him his $10 or whatever.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Notice that. Yep.
But I'm not sure what he if he has any fees on his end or not. I don't know. I've
Yeah, I don't
never
know
thought to
either.
ask.
Yeah. I wonder. Yeah.
Yeah. But,
People know Brad's tonight.
well, a lot of folks look and see, oh, silver, it's at 31.05, and you guys are running game for that same ounce or something. Well, they don't understand. Some of them don't understand that 31.05 is a base metal or exchange rate on it. But
Yeah,
on
not
top of that,
physical.
you've got you figure there's fees, there's shipping to get your product into you, and everything. And some states charge tax on bullion if you don't order over a certain amount.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I know Florida, if it's under, I think if it's under $500 worth, you have to pay tax on it. Um, I'm not
That's
from
funny.
Florida,
Unless you
but
buy, you have to pay tax.
I've heard people talk about it, and so if you go into Florida and you're in Florida and you buy silver, if you buy an ounce of silver, you got to pay whatever the price is plus tax on it, the sales
Yeah.
tax.
I live in New Hampshire. There's no tax.
Mm-hmm. In Texas, there's no tax on bullion, or I haven't run across it anyway. Haven't been
Right?
charged that I know.
I put a kilo coin up on a Facebook group for sale for Ben. It's like The
Oh
Witcher.
wow!
Yeah. The book series or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's bit because it's really expensive.
Oh
You
yeah.
know.
Kilo.
What Joe
Kilo is
paid
quite a
for
bit
it.
of money.
Yeah. I mean, a kilo's like $1,000, 1,000 something, but the detail, everything that's in it, it's number 66 of 200.
Wow.
So yeah, he paid big bucks for it, so you got to get big bucks for it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. But nobody's bit. Not that we need to sell it. He's just like, oh yeah, do try this one, because it's not something like he doesn't have like strong feelings towards it.
Right.
Yeah.
Another thing you got to talk about premiums on certain coins. Like one that I've never gotten into, the chibis from New Zealand Mint. If you buy direct from the mint, they're downright expensive, and the lower serial numbers are even more. They're like double the price.
Wow.
That's why if you get a chibi, it's always best to get it on the secondary market.
Right?
Uh,
I don't know anything about like coins and all that stuff. Like this, that stuff. I know about like, American coins, real coins.
yeah. Uh,
I just know I like
but,
some of them.
like I say, it's just different things are always a little bit different.
Yeah.
I actually own a few chibis, but I bought them for my wife. They're not, so technically they're not mine.
Right?
She was in the Harry Potter and Minions, so I bought her a few of those. But
Yeah.
myself, I'm more toward collecting the stuff with Norse god themed.
Yeah.
You know, Thor, Odin, stuff like that.
Yeah. I
That's
had
more
some
what
of those.
that's more what my little niche or whatever in collecting is at the moment.
Right.
Now next year it may be something different. I'd be tired of looking at them and get rid of them and go into
Yeah.
collecting something different. There's no telling.
I know.
Uh,
I like all different
have you
kinds.
seen Have you seen the Zombucks have come out with a little silver bill,
It's a
kind of like
kangaroo.
a Golax? Yeah, they've come out with the Kangaroo, the Pandemonium, and what's the other one? The
Kookaberries.
three new ones. The three new ones, anyway. They've come out with silverbacks.
Yeah. Cassie was saying that last night when we were on.
Mhm.
She was saying they did. Because I had the pandemoniums and the kookaberries. So
Yeah, the Kookaberries, the other one. They've
Yeah.
got those three in a silverback version.
Wow.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
yeah. Matter of fact, I think Shrek had someone on the show Saturday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
We'll
he
probably
didn't
have
have
some.
many. He didn't have many of them, but he had a few. I think
I'll
he had
have to
like
have,
five of each one, and that was all he could get at the time.
right? That's like the Dragon series.
Yeah,
It was popular, but then I don't know. We got a set. It's a 5 ounce, a 2 ounce, and a half ounce.
Mm-hmm.
It's that. Yeah. They're expensive.
Oh yeah, dragons are hot right now.
Yeah.
Well, dragons have always been hot, even when it wasn't the year of the dragon. But now that it is,
Right.
they're really something.
Yeah.
Anything with a dragon on it right now will move. There's somebody out there who wants it.
Right. Oh, I'm getting hot. It's gonna be 80 today. But I have to close the window because of the cars going by. I'm in the front of the house. And the motorcycles. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I live right off the highway, and there's a convenience store next door. So even with my windows closed, you You still get to hear all that good stuff.
Yeah, me too, actually, but not as bad. How come the CC is like such a big deal? Because it only did it for a short time, like the Morgans and stuff.
They only minted them for a very short time. Let's see if I pull that up.
Because somebody was like, "Hey, put a Morgan up," and I'm like, "All right, I got Morgans." I put one up, and somebody wanted it. It was like on a 1 pick, and it was a CC.
Right.
But I didn't know about them. You know what I mean? I don't know. That was like the peace dollar I put up, and they're like, "No, that's like the first one. Like you that's like a 2 pick. Like you can't have that as a 1 pick." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Right. Let's see, Carson City from years of operation, 1870 to 1885, and then 1889 to 1893. So there's what, only about 8 years left,
right?
Total, something like that.
Okay, that's why it's so special.
Right.
Okay.
And then, like I say, of course, the history of Carson City, you know, the Comstock load and everything else that just makes the town itself special. And then the fact that, hey, there were coinage minted there, and everybody says, "Oh yeah, I want me one of them."
Right?
They're very expensive, especially in the higher grades.
Yeah, like the one I gave away.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
It was.
I think,
she was
as a matter
shiny.
of fact, I think I don't remember who got that. I thought it might have been CC. I know I was trying to get it.
I think it was CC because it was like, "Oh, CC want a CC." Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then after that, though, Joe was like, "Oh yeah, I got a CC in the other day, but it wasn't that one. So he still has one. So
yeah,
right? He doesn't know I did that. Don't anybody ever tell him? Shh, chat. Don't tell him. Yeah. That's why they like Brad would be like, "Well, how come Joe don't come over and play no more?" I'm like, "No, you don't want him to play games and hear me doing it because then I won't be able to give the specials like I do." He'd be freaking out.
Yeah, I'm just looking through here to. I forget the name of the person that ended up bought one of the presses from the Carson City Mint, and he'll produce fantasy coins for you. Carr or something like that, I believe is his name.
Oh, really?
He actually prints them on a. He makes his own dies, or has his dies made for him, but he actually produces them on a CC mint press, Carson City Press. But, he'll make for the right money. He'll make you a say you were born in 1960. He'll make you a 1960 Carson City Morgan dollar. Because and he can legally do it because it is what they call a fantasy strike. The coin actually was not produced, so he can make it without it being a quote counterfeit.
Yeah. Yeah, Gregory, I gave away one last night
But
too.
you pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure. That Gregory said, "Who's BMC?" Gave away an 1878 Morgan last night for his 500 sub. And I gave one away. I just did a chat thing. I made him chat, and I gave away who won it? Where is it? The 1890. But she looks pretty.
Yeah.
They were like, "What?" Just for being there and chat. I made him do a hashtag thing. And gave it away.
Oh, wow.
Great Scott won it.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I met him last year in at the Tulsa show.
Yeah, I'll be meeting him. What do I got? Like 11 more days till I go. Can't wait. Get away for a few days, 6 days. Yeah, you did, Gregory. Yeah. Get to see my baby boy. Flying to Kansas.
I'm still going to try to get up there. I hadn't got everything lined up yet, but
yeah, I got 2 nights. I got a hotel for 2 nights, and I just did it the other day because I didn't know whatever if we were going to drive back to my son's house, But he's like, "But just stay, whatever, make a thing of it." So for 2 nights, it was like $112, and you get breakfast.
Yeah.
I was like, "Whew," for the both of us. So we stay there 2 nights and get breakfast for 2 days. Like, oh, that's good. $112. It's perfect.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
A 3.5 star, but hey, whatever.
And the stars really, I've stayed in some, 3-star places before that were extremely nice, and I've stayed in some 2 stars that were really nice, and I've stayed in some 4 stars that I wouldn't. I'll never go back to them. Never go back again because they were literally trash.
Yeah, no, I have too. And like not helpful, and the like stuff wasn't. Yeah. So Long Beach.
And I stayed in one time in outside of Wichita. It was a little south of Wichita. Town my had a stepson living there called Wellington.
Yeah.
It ended up, I think they ended up getting like a 1.5 star rating, but they were going through some remodeling and whatever, but the people that owned the place made all the difference in the world. As far as I was concerned, I might as well have been at a 4-star, hotel, and this was just a little motel.
Yeah. All you're really doing is sleeping.
When a place when you go and stay at a place and they treat you like family,
yes,
it makes a difference.
It definitely does.
Or at least in my book, it does.
In my book too.
But,
that's why some of that 4-star, 5 stars. That's why, because people are so like, I don't know, they're not like as friendly. It seems like because they got to follow all the rules and say all this stuff in their spiel, and I don't know.
Right, and this is more like you felt more at home at the little place than you do the big place.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that to me that makes a difference. At the feel at home. If I'm it now, don't get me wrong, a nice resort is nice too, but you go to a place where you feel at home, you can do like you do at your home, in your own home, and ain't gotta pretend to be nothing. that's a lot more comfortable to me.
Definitely. Same here. How I feel, John.
And Gregory's going to Long Beach this show this weekend.
Yeah. He's
That's
only
cool,
25
Gregory.
minutes away. Even for me to go to like a local show around here, like they have them like every weekend or once a month or something, but they're still like 2 hours away. Because of where I live, just like, yeah, there's some in Maine, there's some in Mass, and there's some in New Hampshire. But either one you go to, it's all 2 hours away.
Yeah.
So I haven't gone to one yet.
Yeah, I've got to. For me, if I go to, as everybody calls their local coin shop or whatever, I've got a hour drive, at minimum of an hour drive to get to one from where I live.
Really? I've never been to a coin shop.
It's been they generally have a little selection, but it's a smaller shop. But I just don't like driving into the big city myself anymore. I like it. I like the country.
I do too. Yesterday we went to the beach for dinner. We hadn't been over that way. Takes a little bit because we're like inland, but it's still sort of it's close, you know.
Yeah.
And Joe, we drove in his car, and on the way back, he has a very fast car, so he ended up going up to 130.
Whoa.
Like, yeah, but he just gets it up there and then lets off. You know what I mean? It's not like he's whatever driving. It was on that like 4-lane highway with nobody around. So, but it didn't feel like 130.
Right.
Like the car, it didn't seem that fast. But that's fast as I've ever been.
Like sometimes I gotta watch I got a little Honda car, Honda Accord, and driving the speed limit does good, and gets good gas mileage, but the car really likes to settle in and whatever about 80, 85, which that's not real fast for some folks, but when you're not used to the nice slow pace of the country in Texas,
right?
But you get out on the highway or whatever, some areas, you look down, man, this trip is going nice and smooth, and you happen to look down, you're running about 85, and the car's just cruising along, it settled in, it found the speed it liked.
That's my Volvo. It like 85, 90. And I wouldn't even think it. I'm just, driving along. I look down. I'm, whoa, okay, I better slow down. I'm going to get a speeding ticket.
Oh, yeah.
But that was the speed it liked on the highway. And you didn't even feel it. Just, yeah. Oh. Yeah, Gregory has 3 close to him. Long Beach, Anaheim, and Acadia. Small but more personalized. For the coin places, coin shows. Yeah, you're lucky. Oh boy. I have a bunch of shipping. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 just from I think this weekend or something. Wow. Saturday. Yeah. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got 20 packages to do today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I shipped out Thursday and Friday. It's crazy.
Yeah, but Joe calls you the little silver selling machine.
Oh, I know. I know.
I say wow because I just, I get on like Monday nights or maybe 1 or 2 times a week and sell a little bit. That's about all I do. So you say 20. Well, to me, that's a lot, but
it is a lot.
I just do it for a little bit of fun and whatever. And
yeah.
The
Thursday night was really good with me and Mad.
Yeah.
Mad was the first one to bring me on. We did 11 each.
Yeah. My big thing would be an 8-package day would be a big day for me.
Yeah. That'd be a nice small day for me. But yeah, I couldn't believe me and Matt. We did 11 games each, like really quick.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it was just speeding right along on Thursday. Go, go, go. Like it was good. We had a really good night.
Right.
I like Matt. He's the first one to bring me on the show. Because I met him through Facebook. I didn't even know. I knew him as his Facebook name, not Mad Stacker. So when Joe said, "Oh, Mad Stacker wants to hold you," I'm like, "Who the hell's that? I don't know who that is." He goes, "Yeah, you do." It was just funny. I still don't know a lot of people when they pay and the names come up on your PayPal or Cash App. I'm like, I just go through and go, well, all right, I got enough for 10 people. So, but I don't know who some of the names are. If it was like, they just paid $5, I know, okay, whoever got a one spot, but it's hard getting to know the real names and stuff, the payments and shipping. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets to be fun, but like I say, myself, I just do it for fun. It's not, to me, it's not a business. I just have a little fun with it. Try to bring out some exciting stuff when I do, though.
Yeah. Me too. I like having fun. I like it when chat's talking. You know what I mean? Like, even if they're not really playing games, if they're like at least just talking to each other,
Right.
I can see them talking back and forth, fooling with each other. That I love.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, we got Larry in here now. How you doing, Larry? But like I say, we just have myself. I do it for fun and maybe an online meeting type thing or whatever, but just to meet people.
Yeah.
Say hi and socialize. It's
exactly
my version of socializing.
Mine too. Yesterday was the first time I left the house in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I leave the house here, it's generally to go to Walmart or the dollar store.
Yeah, that would be the only reason. And Joe's been doing the shopping, so I'm like, I was a bartender my whole life, and I'm sort of just sick of being like face to face with people. I like just doing it this way. I don't know. I'm home. I'm comfortable. I like it. Yeah, right, Larry? All the different personalities and stuff. Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, like I say, this morning kind of caught me off guard. It was one of those lazy days. It tried to storm a little bit last night. When it starts storming like that, once I finally get to sleep, I'm out.
Yeah, I know. I woke up and I'm like, I didn't even remember. I'm like, it was like 8:45. I'm like, oh, it's Monday. I'm like, me and John. I couldn't believe it. I just sort of, not forget it, but just that it was Monday.
Yeah. But this is something new for us to start the week off. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, me too. I like it. And you taught me a few things too.
Yeah, that's always a plus.
It is.
Yeah. I think today's going to be my busy mail day as far as receiving. I think I got 4 packages coming in today from different are scheduled to come in today from different places.
Yeah.
Mailman gonna say, "Are you getting popular?"
I think I got yours out Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
I forget. What did you win? Something.
Wow. Oh, the Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah.
Which
It's in
is kind
America.
of crazy because I've been trying for that that Thunder Chicken ever since you put it on the table, and I finally won. And you had that Coca-Cola. I said, "Flip a coin. Which one do you get?"
Yeah. No, that will get shipped out today. That's in my stack over there. And then I just realized it because I'm putting like people have like a basket, for whatever, all their separate ones.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then in one basket, there's like 8 separate people. So I really have more than 20 packages.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So it might not all be today because, to go in, I got to go in my email, find the person, like put in, scratch and go. And then the real name will pop up. You know what I mean? So then I can go in and print a slip. Yeah. Takes a long time. Wait, Larry, you have to check yourself, right? That's what I do. See the good in life. That's why I'm always giving back and doing the deals. I like to.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
like I say, I've got the little wolves that I'm doing, but I'm not real happy with them. And the small ones that I've been doing are kind of a pain. And actually, last ones I did, I broke the foot off the mold, so I gotta kind of work around that or fix it.
Yeah, and I'm lucky. I get the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's right on display, right on with all my favorites. Yeah. I love it. You did a great job. But yeah, you have to get a mermaid too. I like that.
Yeah. Now that one I really enjoy pouring. They come out good most of the time, and not as much flashing to work off of them. The cleanup's fairly easy on the. I say easy because I guess just because I've been doing it so long, but to me the cleanup on the mermaid is fairly easy. Of course, being a sea creature, you got a little more leeway on the cleanup because sometimes a little overpour or whatever just kind of looks good with it, because I do the sand casting. I say that kind of represents the sea she's coming out of.
Yeah, so, right.
You don't have to quite get as meticulous on the cleanup as far as on the detail.
And the mermaid's a little bigger than the wolf, right?
Yeah. The mermaids generally run about an ounce and 3/4 or something like that.
Yeah.
1.5 ounces. Mm-hmm. If I remember right. Let me throw this one up on the scale. I'll tell myself. Oh, well, yeah, about 1.75 ounces, especially if I put it on. Nope. 1 point. This one is 1.9. So about
Oh, wow.
1.8, 1.9. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Angry came on one of my streams the other night. I don't even remember which night now. I just popped on, but he came on and we watched. He wasn't doing games, but he was doing stuff, so we watched him, like how he was making it and stuff. It was really cool.
Right.
That's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday night. Yeah. Then I hadn't seen it.
A lot of folks don't. That when stuff comes out good all the time, they get a little more comfortable in showing, but sometimes it'll.
Well, he said too, make sure you mute me.
They'll have flashing on it or bleeding on the mold, and you gotta, do. It would either take a lot more to clean it up, and so you either say, this one goes in the trash. You say trash, the remelt pile.
Yeah.
But or you may decide to clean it up, but it takes a lot more work on that piece, and you never know how it's going to come out till you open the mold out and bring it out of the mold. You never know if it come out good or if it just going to be a lot more work to it.
Yeah.
You always hope for the good.
Yeah, you gotta. Well, like my son, he texted me a couple of nights ago, and he'd fallen asleep in his car, and he's pretty sure it like killed the battery or whatever. He was down in Boston.
Uh-huh.
He's like, "Oh, tow truck, they're not coming for an hour," and then he texted me back, "Okay, on my way for a long ride home." And I texted him. I said, "Hey, at least you'll make it home quicker. There's no traffic." And he's like, "Yep,
Right.
always the glass half full." I'm like, "Yeah, gotta look on the brighter side." So.
Oh yeah, I remember I had a radio I'd put in a car one time when many years ago, but the amplifier for the speaker, you had a switch, you had to turn it off, otherwise it stayed hot, and I forgot about it. I went and caught an airplane, a flight out one time, and left the car there at the airport, and when I come back, ended up in the parking lot with a dead battery.
Yeah. That stinks too, because you get off that plane, all you want to do is get home.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And it just so happened one of the local tow trucks was in the parking lot doing something else, or somebody else had a similar problem. And he come over and gave me a jump, so I didn't have that big of a weight.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I got lucky on that trip.
Yeah, you did.
Of course, I remember one time. Start talking about trips in the airport and start remembering things. I was just going to be gone for a weekend, and I was running late, so I parked in the terminal parking lot at DFW, Dallas Fort Worth Airport.
Okay.
And I was flying out on American, flying back in on American, so I didn't think nothing about it. American Airlines has 2 terminals at that airport. So I parked, got on the plane, flew out, took care of my business. I come back. I went out where I parked it, and I had a little Datsun, little economy car, a little Datsun B210.
Got to remember those.
And I walked out to where I parked it, and my car wasn't in that spot. There was a Porsche.
Yeah.
And So I walk back into the airport, walk back out, just to double check myself. And yep, there's a Porsche sitting where my Datsun was parked. And I go, dang, somebody must have fertilized it. I went back in. I called my dad and said, I'm going to be, because I always kept in touch with folks. And I said, I might be a little bit late getting in. I can't find my car. You called airport security? I said, well, that's my next call. And I called airport security. And they go, okay, are you in terminal A or terminal B? I go, shoot. So I got on the little tram, went over to the other terminal, walked out, and it's sitting right there. I done spent an hour fretting over my car being stolen or towed or whatever.
Gregory's like, happy birthday, a new Porsche.
Oh,
that's funny.
But that was kind of, that's one of my funny travel stories.
Yeah.
You come out, your car done growed up.
That's funny. And it's gone, and it's just over there.
But yeah.
You going on Brad tonight?
If I don't get busy, I should.
Okay.
I just gotta rethink my stage and move some stuff around.
Yeah. I do that all the time, like constantly.
Oh,
but I got a new camera. So now it like
I've seen that.
Yeah. I love it. Still getting used to it, and I got like a remote. I can do different things with it and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
So much better.
I'm getting used to this new one I got. When I go to hold stuff up, I'm holding it lower than what I used. I'm holding it where I used to hold it with my other camera, and then I have to look over at the screen. I'm about an inch or two lower than you see just the top half of something. I go, well, let me raise it up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. And like on my Streamlabs, like on this right now that we're on, I bought the package so I can have it in 1080, like the high def.
Right.
So like your camera, like if your camera has it and there's a setting when you come on, you can put it in 1080. It comes in better. Which is nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it also changes the whatever the amount of screen it shows. How wide it is. I've noticed that on the different settings on the camera. If you're setting on 640, it only shows up so much. You go up to 1080 and it shows a different amount.
Right.
What's in front of it. It's a lot sharper though.
Yeah. Yep. But I have been having trouble with like the online stopwatch, the one that Races is on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think the next step is a new computer.
So, right.
This one's cool.
I took and had an older one, and when I first started to do that, and it was kind of slow or glitchy. And
hey, Ronald.
I bought a newer laptop, and it does a whole lot better.
Yeah. You see what Gregory said? I put it on our screen.
Yeah.
Right? It's true.
Right.
Mom says hi.
I got a couple different ones. I found this little metal one, but I'm not real happy with it, the one I'm using right now. I had a bamboo one before, but there's no telling what I'm gonna come up with.
I use boxes. That's what mine is.
Yeah.
Mine's on boxes, white boxes. That's it. I made it out of boxes. So I like it because I can make it all different. Like the style of it, which I did. I made it lower and wider, and you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe says I put out too much stuff that is too big of a pick. But I like people having a bunch of them.
Yeah, I like people having a choice of different things.
Yeah. But I could just have like a little of each one, not like this whole pile, but
right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be hot here today.
And that's a good thing to know, Gregory. I mean, we learn from chat. More information we got of what you all like to see makes it us better sellers or better percenters.
Yeah. Yeah. And like who likes the Morgans and stuff like that? Who likes, the
right.
Germania or Intaglio or a certain, who likes the maples, stuff like that.
Yeah.
If they want something different. Yeah.
Put as you say, the variety is the spice of life.
It is. Definitely is.
Because, like I say, you will find one group of people that Germania is all they want, or that week, and the next week is you can go load it up with Germania, and everybody's gonna look at you like,
right?
Okay, we've seen that. What else you got?
I know. I've noticed that. Like, something's really hot. Like, oh, okay, and you finally get it, and then it's on to something else.
Right.
It is hard.
All right. Well,
we've been on an hour and 15 minutes.
Wow, longer than I thought we had. I figured about 40.
Yeah, like Gregory says, chat has to step up and talk to y'all. Like, like tell us what they want.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it easier.
We know what we kind of like, but it doesn't mean that's what chat likes. Chat.
Right. And I got
sometimes
like so. Not all out here. They tell me something, I can go get it and have it up.
Right. So, but I'm like ready. I say, I hope that somebody may have learned something or had a little fun waking up this morning. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I learned something. That's for sure. A bunch.
Who knows what one morning you might find us, one Monday morning, we might decide to watch Angela go through a roll of pennies.
Oh, mm-hmm.
See what kind of variety she might can find.
I have a lot. I don't even have rolls. I have big buckets of change that I haven't gone through yet.
Yeah.
Like
of course, change. Like I say, and on that it's different. We could both go. Me and you could both go out and say, get a roll of circulated pennies, or whatever. But what you find in yours from up there in New England is going to be different than what I find down here in Texas.
Yep. Somebody was asking me, like, I think it was for like the P Mint mark or whatever, for like the women's series or whatever, because they're out in California, they don't see them. And for like their book, they want both of them. And same here. Like when I went out to Vegas, I couldn't believe like how many like different coins I got. And when I get it home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should do that someday. That'd be fun.
Yeah. But either pennies or nickels. I was surprised. The other day, Rob's Fine Treasure.
Yeah.
He was going through nickels and found he found some foreign coins, and he didn't find any that day. He didn't find any buffaloes, but he found some 40s, and
Yeah.
then found some foreign coin, a couple foreign coins in a roll of nickels. It, just surprising. You just never know
Yeah.
what you're gonna find.
No, you don't. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have nickel rolls, actually. I could go through. They've been sitting there for like 6 months. And there's so much change, it's crazy. Well,
Oh yeah.
'cause I just don't have enough time. I do it when I do it, I have to look at a coin like for a long time. I like really study that coin. I
Right.
have a issue with that. But so it takes me a long time to go through like, 10 coins.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be perfect on stuff. It's my problem. But all right, we should get our day going.
All right. We'll let everybody.
Come see us
Yeah.
up on Friday.
Gregory's on the West Coast. He says they have a serious lack of uh, Philadelphia mint coins there, P mint coins.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
always ask me because I have like tons. Like tons. Like, yeah, if I could show you, which I could with the camera, but I really don't want to because my office is sort of a mess right now. But yeah, the amount of coins I have is, yeah, ridiculous. So
Yeah.
just ask me if you need something. I know it's nice to find it yourself, but if you really want to, just ask me. I'll just send it to you. So, all right. Yeah. Thanks, Larry. Yeah.
All right. Well, like I say, we're about ready to let y'all get started on your Monday and get your week started. We hope we help kick start it up. That's what we're here for. This is Monday wake up for the week, the
Yep.
kickstart for the week.
Yep. I like it. I love it. I love sitting. Hey, Anna, I'm crazy. She won on my race. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I bought her a spot. Was it my race?
Mhm.
I think it was.
Yeah, I've always liked her little
No, I
little
don't think it was.
bear thing in her name, or at least that's what it reminds me of, is a little bear peeking up in
Right?
there.
Yeah. No, it was actually JG's, and she got like this bear with a snowflake, and it's like great. It's really nice. So I think. But all right, yeah, guys, come see us tonight at Brad's, 8 o'clock my time Eastern, 7 his.
Yeah, about 7 o'clock Central.
Well, you see us in
We'll
the
see
streams.
y'all there.
If you're gonna come back next Monday, is something you want to learn about or talk about, just let us know during the week, and
Yeah.
John will make sure he knows, get all his facts right, and yeah, we can talk about that. Sounds good. I'll see you guys later.
All right. Yeah.